loves to work. He loves to play. He's still a goofball. Like he's getting bigger, but he's like a toddler still. Like
Yeah.
So we're healing. I'm moving from hand position is where I'm working now to get it over on my belly.
Does he stay on food?
He'll stay on food. He'll stay on toys. He's
So-
very prey drive.
So, okay, good. So did you go from lure, stay on food
Up here.
to up here,
Yep.
targeting,
Yep.
to from targeting then to your waist, back to targeting waist, targeting
I
waist,
probably wasn't
targeting?
as consistent about that transition back and forth.
Okay,
I was transitioning up to the third, to here.
yeah,
Partly because I just started, we're just to that phase now, I would say.
uh-huh,
With or without food in my hand.
uh-huh.
Um,
So when I'm targeting, if the dog, what's your criteria? Heads up or?
Yep, he's heads up,
Okay,
and he prances.
okay,
So
so,
he's more like your dog than Ranger.
okay, so,
I would say,
um,
would you, as far as, he'll lift in the front, whether he's slow or
oh,
fast.
snap.
He's real pretty healing.
Yeah.
He doesn't give effort all the time.
Well, that's where I was going, because you're not ready to go to, in my opinion, ready to go to your waist. If he's not giving effort all the time, permanently, it would be, I'm here, at any point in time, here, that he stops giving effort, it's a prong pop to right here. So, let me tell you about that. Someone's gonna say you're kicking your dog. It's this. Don't sniff. Sherry Seibert said, kick him in the head. So, what? So, no effort would be a pop right here. Good, pray, super, that's it, that's the way. He's still getting effort, yes and pay. Make sense? So, because it's not so much about the transition is, he has to understand what the criteria is, and he might, if you didn't kind of work through this, it's easy for a dog that once we take him off from the target or the lure, to be like, well shit then, I'm not gonna give as much effort. So whatever your picture criteria is, and everyone has it's personal, whatever their criteria is, you gotta stay with that, be consistent and insistent about it. But I think the dogs understand it better if they're prancing and then they're not as prancy, to bring my hand back up here. Pop, no, get it, right here, or right
Yeah.
here. So I'm not jacking them to food, I'm not
Yep.
collar popping to food.
You're correct, I like it.
Yeah, but it is a collar pop, and I'm saying, you better get your eyes up here. You better get your head and your eyes up here. And then I praise, good, that's super. And I don't stop to do it, I keep going. Good, that's super, buddy. My hand goes back, I'm silent, perfect, yes and pay. Cause he probably has a jump up for food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So healing, is healing, do you wanna work healing right
Yeah,
now?
I'd
Okay,
love to.
alright.
'Cause I'm better than I was, or he's better than we ever got with Ranger, I'd say. But he's still not consistent yet, And so I feel like it obviously that's a big part. Other things he'll do, and it's just generalizing to other species.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, we do that.
So are you consistent about your criteria?
Right.
Okay,
I'm just like thinking about it now says no.
okay. So, I mean, yeah, again, like, what is your,
So I'm consistent at home, I'm not consistent in like at class or here because I don't know if it's that or if I'm just aware of everything else going on and not enough with my dog, right?
well, I think, okay, well, let's talk about that observation for a second. Cause I'm kinda one of those, like, pick it all apart type people. So, in the ring, it doesn't matter what's going on out here, it's just you and him. And so you're so hyper-focused on the dog and yourself and what you're doing, like, you gotta practice that now. Right, because you can do this, he can do this, but practice it now. Like, is my dog getting effort and I'm in a class setting? It's really hard that when we're in classes or private instruction, that sometimes we sort of give all our power to whoever the instructor is, and we're not paying attention. And what some instructors would, I'm kind of a nitpicker, Melita likes that about me, but other people could be like, Jesus, like, I think that you need to have all the information from me. I never go like, he's not paying attention to the fact that the dog's falling out of the prance, but there's so many other things, I'm gonna leave that alone. I would never want an instructor to do that to me.
No, I'd rather,
Like, I wanna know it all, and then I might have to come back to my chair and take notes and ask questions, but I wanna know it all, you know? What do you see?
Yep.
So, okay.
I think sometimes my ADD or whatever, you wanna call it, where my attention falls off of it.
No, I get it. I mean, it happens to me. Like, work with Bridget Carlson, she's a lot to take, man. Just saying. Yeah, so before you start wheeling him in a class or even here, like, you have to think about how I'm gonna get him into the range. And that, good, no sniff, good, no sniff. And I put words to it because, yeah, exactly, wow, what a good dog, that's super. Because dogs have vocabulary, so, so when I say somewhere where I can't maybe